Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Cooking Horizon by Tess. Today I'll show you how to make pan-seared New York strip steak. Fine dine at home anytime you want. But before we get to the recipe, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification icon for instant notifications every time I upload a video. Like, comment and share my videos. Thank you very much. First of all, you need 2 cloves of garlic, a quarter ounces of fresh thyme sprigs, 1 fresh rosemary sprig. Crush the 2 garlic cloves and set them aside. I got 2 beef strip steaks here, more commonly known in America as the New York strip steak, weighing 420 grams or 0.9 pounds altogether, with a 3/4 of an inch thickness each. It's a cut from the short loin, is boneless, and consists of a muscle that does little work, resulting in the meat to be particularly tender, though not as tender as the tenderloin. Now let me show you how to touch test a steak for doneness by touching its surface. When you touch this area right at the base of your thumb, it's soft, and this is how raw steak feels like. Steak becomes firmer as cooked. When you push the index and the thumb together, this area gets a slightly firmer than before, which is how rare steak feels like. When you put your thumb and middle finger together, this area becomes a little more firm, which is how medium rare feels like. Put your ring finger and thumb together, it becomes even more firm, and this is how medium well feels like. Put your pinky and thumb together, it gets pretty firm, and this is how well done feels like. I'll make well done steaks today, so let's season them. Start seasoning with some kosher salt to taste. Altogether, we're going to be using about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, followed by some fresh ground black pepper, medium-sized grains. Altogether, we're going to be using about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of fresh ground black pepper. Press the rub into the steak. Now flip it over and season the other side. It's very important to let the steak out of the fridge and sitting in the kitchen for at least 20 to 30 minutes before cooking. You have to allow the steak to reach closer to room temperature. If you skip this step, then the inside of the steak is going to be ice cold and it's going to be very frigid. A frigid steak would have no flavor. Now in a hot pan, drizzle about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Heat is on high. Then in the smoky hot pan, place your steaks. Sear them for about 2 to 3 minutes each side, depending on the size and thickness of your steaks. Sear until both sides are browned. Flip over every 1 minute for even cooking. Sear the sides as well. Now add 2 tablespoons of butter. Due to the presence of olive oil, the high heat would not burn the butter. Add the crushed garlic cloves, followed by the thyme sprigs and the rosemary sprig. Now turn the heat off. Tilt your pan and continuously baste for 1.5 minutes or until your desired doneness is achieved. Even though we turn the heat off, but the basting would complete the rest of the cooking. Like I mentioned before, I'm making well done steaks here. If you like rare steaks, then even before you stop basting, perform the touch test to see if it's done. For rare to medium well steaks, add the crushed garlic, rosemary, and thyme soon after you've placed your steak in the pan. Always add the butter during the last 2 to 3 minutes. Once done, transfer to a cutting board, spoon some pan juices over, and let it rest for about 10 minutes or at least half of its cooking time before cutting into slices. Resting allows the meat to absorb its own juices. Slicing right away would cause the juices to run out, leaving dry meat inside. You could serve it with your choice of sides. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification icon for instant notifications every time I upload a video. Like, comment, and share my videos. Try it at home and let me know how it came out. If you have any concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Take care.